Hey y'all, it's Crystal. Thanks very much for coming by today. Today we're just gonna do a little kickoff for our book choices for the Death by TBR book club for 2025. Yes, very excited. Of course, this is a little book club I co-host with Kelly from Kelly Hooked on Books. And, the sort of general kind of thing of the book club is reading books that have been on our TBRs for a while, ones that we've been wanting to get to, but you got those books that you really want to read but you keep putting off, that kind of thing. So that's kind of the overall gist of the book club itself. We had a really great 2024, and thanks to everyone who did join us in some of our book club picks for 2024. And we're also just a really casual kind of book club. There's a little section in Kelly's Discord, and it's just a read at your own pace throughout the month, right there, chats right there in the Discord. Hide your spoilers, that kind of thing, but it's pretty low key is what I'm saying. Kind of, you come read at your own pace kind of thing. So it's fun. And so 2025, yes, we've got our first quarter picked out, and we're going to talk about those today. We did kind of come up with sort of a general theme of reading women authors, and so that's kind of what we're going to focus on for 2025, excuse me. So yeah, let's just get right into it, and let's talk about what we're going to read. So right here in January, we are going to kick it off with this book that came out in 2022. So yeah, it's been sitting on my shelf for a little while, and that's Black Cake by Charmaine Wilkerson. Really excited to get to this. I always thought this cover was just really cool. I don't know if you can see, there's a face here in between these like swirls of color. Yeah, I don't know, I really like that. So anyway, so I'm gonna read you a little bit on the flap here. Okay. In present-day California, Eleanor Bennett's death leaves behind a puzzling inheritance for her two children, Byron and Benny. A traditional Caribbean black cake, made from a family recipe with a long history and a voice recording. In her message, Eleanor shares a tumultuous story about a headstrong young swimmer who escapes her island home under suspicion of murder. The heartbreaking tale Eleanor unfolds, the secrets she still holds back, and the mystery of a long-lost child challenge everything the siblings thought they knew about their lineage and themselves. So it says, can Byron and Benny reclaim their once close relationship, piece together Eleanor's true history, and fulfill her final request to share the black cake when the time is right? Will their mother's revelations bring them back together or leave them feeling more lost than ever? I really like the sound of this. It sounded so great, which is why I picked this to read for my book of the month back in 2022. Never read it. And this is her debut novel. Very excited. It sounds really great. I think I remember when it came out, it was getting pretty positive, feedback. So it's exciting. Yes. And I personally like stories that have sort of a dual timeline kind of going on. You got this family secrets, family sort of mysteries to uncover. Yeah, I really like the sound of this. So this is going to be for January. Very excited. Okay, so for February, I don't have a copy of this book. If you are Kindle Unlimited, you can get it through Kindle Unlimited, or you can, of course, get an ebook, or I think you can still get physical copies of this one as well. But it is Into the Forest and All the Way Through by Cynthia Pelayo. This is one that came out in 2020. I remember desperately wanted to read it when it came out. Yeah, you see the thing here? Yeah, so this is actually a non-fiction crime poetry that explores cases of over 100 missing and murdered women here in the United States. So what she does, she writes a poem about a particular case. And from what I remember, people read about, there's a little blurb, at the end of each case that is like, literally, if you have any information about this, there's things that you can do to follow up with that. So I don't know. It's just, keeping these, missing and murdered women, giving them, I don't know. I just think I don't know what else to say, because it sounds sad and heartbreaking, but also I think it sounds really important as well. And again, I remember just desperately wanting to read it when it came out. Okay, so let's go to March. We are going to dig into Margaret Atwood's The Robber Bride. Another book has been on my shelf for so long. I love Margaret Atwood, but I've been pretty bad about actually reading her books. This is a slightly chunky one, but you know, it's a little bit over 500 pages. But I'm excited. I'm so stoked to read it finally. All right, so here we go. Let's read a bit of it. Okay, this comes from our most intricate and subversive novels. Oh my gosh. Set in contemporary Toronto, the book revolves around the lives of 3 fascinating women. I'm already sold on this. So classmates from university, Roz, Charis, and Tony all shared the seductive and destructive experience of a past friendship with the flashy, sensuous, smart, irresistible Xenia. As the novel opens, they are 20 years past their college days and have met at Xenia's funeral. At lunch after the funeral, they spot Xenia, not dead at all and up to no good. Oh my gosh, right? Sounds amazing. I love Margaret Atwood. I love her books. I love her writing. I love the characters that she creates. I am so excited to finally get to The Rubber Bride. So that is our pick for March. So yeah, I am really excited about these picks. I think these are going to be a great way to kick off 2025. I'm very excited. I hope that you'll join us when you can for some of these picks. Again, the Discord is always linked in the information below. So definitely join us there. And that's kind of it. Yeah. So let me know if you're excited about any of these, and I hope that you'll join us. So thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. All right. Okay. Bye-bye.